Welcome everybody to our webinar on community education in community colleges, where we're going to discuss the findings from a survey we conducted recently. This is Julie Coates, LERN Senior Vice President for Membership Services. And as you all know, LERN is committed to providing our members with the most up-to-date information and services to everyone in our membership. To that end, we conducted the survey recently among all our community college members to learn more about what you need and what you would like to see from us. We are pleased to present the findings of that survey to you now. Here's where our responses came from. It was robust. We had some 263 responses from community college representatives in our membership. That included rural, urban, large and small institutions, institutions with small service areas and large service areas, and we feel like this gave us a solid picture of how you're faring in every type of community you serve. With the data, we are able to do crosstabs and data comparisons so that we can see differences that may exist based on organization type and demographics, and based on the situation in every institution. This slide shows you the types of programming represented by In this slide, you can see the types of programming represented by the respondents to the survey, and it allows us here at LERN to know how to respond to you, our members, based on the types of programs that each of you is responsible for. As you can see, there is a lot of diversity in the programming that you're providing. We were especially interested in the information presented on this slide and want to remind you that LERN consultants are available to discuss this with you individually if you're interested in that. As you know, we offer free telephone consulting as part of your LERN membership, and especially now, we want you to take advantage of it. One question that becomes apparent from this information is that among our membership, resources are roughly equally dedicated to all program areas, with the exception of summer camps. The question that we ask is, should you be looking at reallocation of some of your resources based on ROI within your institution? We're here to help you analyze where your resources are best focused, especially now when revenue generation has been negatively impacted by the pandemic. Another issue that many of you are facing is having to work with reduced staff resources. Even if you haven't had to lay off staff, many of you tell us you've lost positions through attrition and have not filled open positions. You've had to reduce staff hours and staff have been furloughed. Your LERN consultants are here to work with you on how you can respond to these reductions in resources in ways that will help you achieve the best possible outcomes for your program. I also want to remind you, we are experts in working remotely. We've been doing that for almost 25 years. So if you want tips and suggestions and ideas about managing a remote workforce, especially if this is new to you, our consultants are here to provide you with tips and information. Something else I want to remind you about is that LERN information works for organizations regardless of size. From the responses we've seen here, we have seen that many of our organizations have relatively small teams. Over the past year, LERN has focused specifically on making sure that members know how to apply the LERN model to enhance success within any organization of any size. If this is an issue where you need more information, let us know. We're here to help. Last question we asked in our survey was about what you wanted us to provide to you in the coming year. And we had many topics where you wanted information. Here, we're going to focus on 3 of them because they were the ones most requested by the most people. Let me just say, we're here to respond to any request you have anytime, and you can reach out to us at info@learn.org, or you can call us at 1-800-678-5376 to set up a time to talk with one of our consultants. We'll work with you individually on getting your questions answered. Overall, there were 3 areas where you and others clearly wanted more information. The top vote getter was, once again, marketing. This has commonly been your top need, so it wasn't surprising or unusual. In response to this, every month we are including information on marketing in our articles that are published on our website and in our member emails. For example, in January of 2021, we posted in the LERN Club, which is for members only, an article on the most common mistakes programs are making in 2021. That is, not mailing your print brochure a second time to your past participants. So check that out, and remember, you can also talk to us about how you can increase the impact of your digital marketing and find out more about the successes of other programs. The second top vote getter for what information you want from us was new this year. It was information about online programming and how to market online programs. In response to your specific requests, we created a brand new 4-part webinar series scheduled for April. You can learn more about that on our website, and we will also be sending you information about it. We looked at what you asked for specifically and fashioned each webinar to be able to respond to what you said you wanted to know about online programming and effectively marketing those online programs. Creating a new webinar series is not all we did to respond to your requests for more online programming. We are also setting up a LERN listing page where LERN members can have their successful online courses posted and made available to people who want to sign up for them. This is an example of the LERN listing page that we have set up along with the categories of courses that we have included so far. If you're interested in learning more about this and learning about how you can submit your courses to the online listing page, you can contact us at info@learn.org. We will be unveiling this page very shortly and inviting you to have access to it. The third vote getter in our survey was also new this year, and it was information on how to deal with the pandemic. We really appreciated your votes on this, as we at LERN were not clear on whether this was still a big issue for you. What we learned is, it is. And so we've created a 3-part webinar facilitated by a trained mental health professional to provide resiliency training for you and your staff to help with stress management and anxiety management and in developing strategies for successfully dealing with the uncertainty we all face in the current environment. The format is 1 webinar a month in January, February, and March. We're providing it at no cost, and it's exclusive for LERN members. The webinars will be archived for you as well. So in conclusion, I want to thank the 200 plus continuing education professionals in community colleges that responded to our survey. Probably the most comprehensive results on the needs of continuing educators in community colleges as we proceed in 2021. This is Julie Coates. Thank you for being a LERN member.